Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Now, as my trees are getting ready for autumn and slowly their leaves are changing to their beautiful autumn colours, I just wanted to do a quick video on how I display my bonsai trees and how you possibly can and how other people do around the world. Now, obviously there are multiple ways of displaying your bonsai trees, but first I just wanted to go over how I do to display my bonsai trees, and then I will briefly go over other examples of more built up and better collections of bonsai trees. So to start off, my main go-to with the bonsai trees is bonsai benches. Now, my bonsai bench is just used for trees that are nearly, in the process of development, one are more near finished. Some of them haven't even been properly started yet. But a lot of people use bonsai benches also just for their show trees. You can have taller ones at the back and smaller ones at the front, all to add a bit of depth into your bonsai bench. Now, they're really easy to make. You can make wooden frame ones, you can use breeze blocks like I have, and whatnot. You can use big concrete benches. It is completely up to you. Now, the second thing I use, as you may have seen in some of my videos, are these little bonsai tables for taking photos of your trees. Now, I haven't posted much of these because I don't have many of these little tables as it is. I only have this one, which only fits my Shohin and Mame trees, as you'll see in the next clip. But I think these little tables, you can buy them cheap or you can buy them on Facebook for where people have made them. I think they're a really great way of putting a nice tree on and giving it a good feature. Now, obviously, as you'll probably see with most bonsai shots in the background, it's always a plain background, usually to highlight the tree structure. Now, secondly, this is the other way I currently display my bonsai trees. This is where my more finished and more desirable trees stay. They have their own monkey poles, as I call them, in the garden. Now, these are just pallet wood with a main beam down which is in the ground in a metal casing, just so the wood doesn't rot, as you can see there. Really easy to build. Like, literally, these take me about 10-15 minutes each to build. And they're really good for displaying trees. And believe it or not, when your trees are at your eye level, it makes them much more enjoyable to view. Now, on your screen now is a picture I've just found online, and this is a perfect way of showing how monkey stands can be used to display your trees. As you can see, there are different heights of the monkey stands. The more prominent trees tend to be on the higher ones. You want them to be more visible than some of the smaller trees, but it also helps to create a depth between all your trees. You're able to have the smaller ones at the front, the larger ones overtowering them at the back, and also depending on what ones need more light. Now, going back to stands, obviously this picture here is taken from Greenwood Bonsai, and along with Heron's Bonsai and plenty of other bonsai nurseries in the UK, they are always great examples on how to display your bonsai trees. There are also plenty of other videos from other YouTubers, Xavier and Jason Hammerham, and there's many more. I can't even really list them all. But if you go and watch their YouTube videos, you'll also find different ways and different styles into which they display their bonsai trees. It all comes down to personal preference, really, half the time, and what way you want the person viewing the tree to actually see your trees. So finally, apart from monkey stands and bonsai benches, another way to display your bonsai trees and really show them off is individually photographing your trees. Now, in the background there is a series of pictures just to show this. Normally this applies to trees that are near the end of development, the near finished trees, the exhibit show trees. A lot of people take photos at different times of year. Obviously you can do it any time of year, but the main times do tend to be autumn, spring, and I think over winter, when you can see the branch structure of the tree. Now, for the best examples of finding more show quality or exhibit trees, I do recommend going and reading bonsai books, because they include absolutely tons of photos and different ways to display bonsai trees, along with videos on YouTube of exhibitions and blogs where people have documented their trip to see these trees. So anyway, thanks a lot guys for watching. I know it's a slightly different video than usual, but I do hope you still somewhat enjoyed it or found it at least interesting, probably more for the beginners than the already experienced bonsai enthusiasts. But anyway, take care, enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll see you in the next one.